It's the next day. Negatives look pretty good, exposure wise. I'm going to do a contact sheet. I'm just going to leave it to 10 seconds like I did for the Katharine Hepburn. Everything's still set up, so we'll just hit it with that, see what they look like. And I'm going to print the Ferris wheel. I just have to figure out which one was hit when I shut the shutter. I definitely want to do this negative here, and probably I might, 3 different prints, see how they look. So we'll start with that. All right. Well, out of the pictures, this is definitely my favorite. Not sure. This is the second time I've shot this, and it's always the same. The poles just go black, but it's a contact sheet, so I may work on it. I use my phone to magnify these two. This one's looking a little crisper, so I believe this is the second one that's in focus, or didn't get jostled around. I'm probably going to crop most of the building. I definitely want to get rid of this pole, so I may take a little, like right here, right to the edge there. I want to say these three were shot with the orange filter. This one was not. So I think I'm going to work on this first. Then I'm going to do this one. If I feel like it, I'll mess with that one. Alright, let's do a test strip. Because I burned up a lot of paper last week with Katharine Hepburn. I bought a box of 50 and went through most of it. There's not too much difference. 3, 6, 9, and then after that you can't even tell. I think the 6 is going to be the best bet. 9 may be getting a little too dark. I'm going to go 7. Okay, back you up just a little bit here. So the sky was like bluer than blue that day, so it really helped the orange filter to darken it up. One little wispy cloud there, but this is what it is. Not the best. There's a composition this way, straight on, that didn't have all this in it, but the place was closed, so this was the only angle I could get on it, with buildings and stuff. Alright, I'm going to do the fence with the shadow. I have a feeling that's going to be my favorite. Just looking at the negative, I prefer it over the other ones. So let's get started on that one. We'll do a test strip first. Well, I tried to get ahead of the curve, figuring the negatives were pretty much looked all the same density wise. So I figured I'd go one step down on the aperture to slow it down a little bit, and I did 2 seconds. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and too late. So I opened up the aperture and I went 4 seconds. So it's 4 through 20. 20's looking pretty good. I'm starting to get a little color in the sky there. So I think I'm going to do a test strip at 22 seconds and see what it gives me. Alright, there's 22 seconds. I think I'm liking what I'm seeing. I can see separation in the shadows here. Sand tones look good. Getting a little tone in the sky. Some of it's white. The sun was over here, so 22 seconds. Let's do a full print and see what she looks like. All right, 22 seconds. I'm happy with that. Got some tone in there. A little bit of color in the sky. Shadows are deep, but there's just some detail in that wood. That's probably the one I will upload to the pinhole contest. We'll see what the other one looks like and then decide, but so far I think this is the one that I'm going to upload. Don't win anything, but just wanted to do it. Alright, test strip. This one's super short exposure. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 3's looking pretty good. 6 is a little dark here. This is light. This looks better here than it does here, but the waves are white. So I think I'm going to do 4 seconds, full print, and have at it. Maybe 5, 4.5. That's what we're going with. I knew I was going to be chasing this print. So this is what it looks like at 4.5 seconds. It looks good in here. It's just too blown out. I didn't like it. So that's trash. So I tried split contrast, contrast 0, 30 seconds, and then 3 seconds. That was a little too dark. Then I did contrast 0, 45 seconds. And still a little too dark. So I went back to split contrast. And this is the final print. Got the reflections. Sand's kind of dark. Still got detail in there. You can see the horizon line. So I'm happy with that one. Composition wise, meh. Yeah. I think I would rather be up past this pole, because after this pole they all go even, but there's a little too much water. Okay, not a real hard print session. The first 2 were pretty easy, pretty basic. I knew I was going to have to work on that one there. Always do. I think the main problem is the time of day. I've only ever shot it in the morning, and I think it needs to be shot later in the afternoon when the sun's been coming in behind. It's just too bright coming in forward. This exposure is a little shorter. I'm not picking up the details up in the shadows. And of course it's blowing out the highlights. So hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. I have some ideas, and I'm hoping to do a first time portrait shoot with my 4x5. I may contact the person for this weekend. It's supposed to be sunny, and they're back from college. So hope to see you next time. Thanks.